Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Mace. I find this topic interesting, this topic of tourism and how people are apparently numbers of tourists to the States are way down directly because of President Trump, like his rhetoric around the world. And I don't remember this being such a story last time, but he's like extra alienating people this time around. It's like extra alienation in there. People are just like, you know what? We're not going to go. We're not going to go to the States anymore. So yeah, airlines, I guess, are banking on European holidays, European travelers, people coming to Canada. And this could be great for Canada, right? We'll have added tourism. Tourism's also already big here. We live in an absolutely beautiful place where I live. And hopefully we don't get too many tourists, but we'd welcome sustainable numbers. I think would be fine. But yeah, let's check this out.
Okay, go around to the front tag right here.
At the Calgary International Airport, travelers say there's one place that's not on their summer bucket list.
Definitely avoiding U.S. travel.
I'm supposed to go to the U.S. in June, so I don't know.
I'm going to go to...
Let's go to Seattle. Like, my brother's down there. We're going to see a concert. What am I going to do? Cancel our concert? I don't know. I still got some time.
Toronto. I'm going to go to Europe, and I'm not going to U.S. this summer.
So you're staying in Canada and enjoy the summer here.
Summer bookings between major Canadian cities and popular U.S. destinations are down nearly 20% compared to last year. That's according to analytics firm Cirium, which looks at data from travel agencies and booking websites. It's a blow to airlines that usually make good money from all those Vegas bachelor parties and family trips to Disneyland.
Canada and the United States have so many bonds, business, visiting friends and family, travelers, leisure travelers going to Florida in the wintertime and vice versa. So this is particularly unusual that you're going to see softening of demand between Canada and the United States.
Airlines are trimming service to the U.S. and adding more capacity overseas. WestJet recently introduced new flights from Halifax to Amsterdam and Barcelona. Air Canada announced a new flight to Edinburgh and more capacity to Paris, Rome, and Athens. For the most part, though, airlines are banking.
I definitely want to get over to Europe sooner than later.
On Canadians exploring their own backyard. Cirium says bookings between popular Canadian destinations are trending up by about 11% for July compared to last year.
The increase in capacity in Canada is going to be as a direct response to the softening of demand between Canada and the United States.
So, and the reason behind that, I guess there's multiple reasons, but is it purely President Trump's rhetoric towards Canada, as well as other countries around the world, the way he's handled Ukraine, Russia, his talk of Governor Trudeau and the 51st state and annexing Canada and going after Greenland and all of these. And, his biggest supporters will just say, oh, he's playing 4D chess and he's joking. He says this stuff to get media attention. Da, da, da. Well, yeah, he's getting media attention. And he's getting attention from people around the world, obviously, if travel to the U.S. is down 20%. And, yeah. I guess there's also more reasons to it, but
with airlines adding all that extra capacity within Canada, some experts say this summer could be a good time to get a deal.
The odds are we're going to have a little bit of a fare war in Canada this summer.
As for the airlines, they're still figuring out where to fly now that the skies aren't so friendly. Paula Duhacek, CBC News, Calgary.
Interesting story. You'll see like the Canadian mega, or the Canadian Trumposphere, if you want to call it that. They'll often attack the CBC for getting funding from the government, but it's 1.4 billion, I think, a year. Hey, it's a lot of money, but I think having a Canadian public broadcaster is probably a good thing. Yeah, I don't have any particular gripe against the CBC. Usually the gripe from people a little bit more to the right is that, number one, they're state funded, and then they refer to it often as state funded media, as if they're like another arm of the government propaganda machine. But I don't think they operate like that. I think they do some solid journalism. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think if you have an opinion on that down below. See you on the next one. Cheers.